Now, as you guys can see, the wig's on, but it's not. So it's actually too big. And I am going to fix it today. So the trick is to put the wig in front of your hairline, for one, because you want to save your baby hairs. And then I already put some foundation here. Now the only thing that I'm not good at, not the only thing, but I'm not that good with the cap thing. I know some people like to pull the cap forward, then freeze spray it on, and then cut this part off. But the only reason why I don't like that is because I would have to buy a bunch of these. So it's all cheap, I'm not even gonna lie to you. So this part can show, which is not cute, but I like to wear this because A, it protects my hair. You don't even necessarily, well, I don't feel like I necessarily need it under my wig, so I'm actually just gonna pull it back and then I'll show you, just so you know I'm not tripping. See? Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. I mean, it definitely helps. So this is with it on. If you want to be extra, you could sew it on there like Hairvivi does, or you can just pull the cap forward, freeze spray it, and then cut this off. It is solely up to you. Okay, now first things first, before we even lay this wig, is we want to measure it. Now, I don't mind if the back is too big. So as you can see, it is scrunched up in the back. Because I personally, look, I didn't even cut the lace off in the back. I personally will never wear this hair up in a bun, personally. Now, if you do plan to wear your wig up in a bun, then that's a whole new story, whole new situation. But with this one, I do not plan to do that. So I'll just cut off the lace in the back. Okay, so I'm gonna measure it evenly, even though my part is to the side, which of course you can change that at any time, so you don't wanna get stuck on that. The main thing is I want this to be even. So I'm just gonna pull my hair back. This will do. Okay, so we got the ears here. And when you glue it, you obviously want it tight, because you see what happens when it's not tight? It does that thing. But when it's tight, okay. So I just want to apologize. I have a microphone on. This is like my first time using it, and I did not realize how loud it is when I swallow. Ooh, sorry, the hair got in my eye. Okay. All right, now to remember where this is, I'm going to use bobby pins if I can find those. And I will use colorful ones so that it doesn't camouflage with the hair. Okay, so right there. Right there. So see how much I need to cut off. Now you can take this off to do it, but I am actually going to keep it on. And I'm going to look at my big mirror first. Before I cut any more. See how it's still over my ear? Before I cut any more, I'm gonna work on this side. this side is pretty much perfect. And I don't mind like this part going a little bit behind my ear, so I'm gonna leave this one alone. But this feels much, much better. This side, maybe a little bit more. See, this one goes over my ear a lot on this side. So I'm gonna take it off to cut it. Of course, cutting your wig is always a risk. So if you have an old wig, I would try it with an old big wig. I'm just evening the sides out a little bit. All right, now, because I know, cut the sides, you're obviously gonna have some hair. And you want to be careful because if you cut the wrong way, you could really mess up the wig and cause a lot more shedding. Now what's coming out right now is just from the lace hair. All right, so I'm gonna try it on before I try to glue it down. Much better. Much, much better. Oh yeah. Another thing that I did not do before is create baby hairs. So we're not going to do that yet because we want to glue it down first, and then I'll show you guys how I am going to create some baby hairs. It was cute though because they have these like little hairs, and like all week I've just been letting them just hang, and it makes it look a lot more natural when you have shorter hairs in the front because that's how like real hair looks. All right, now I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I will be right back. All right, that is all. So basically with the baby hairs, you just kind of have to take your time. I am okay with baby hairs even with my real hair, so I knew it would just be an okay thing with this, but it's obviously different also because the baby hairs are kind of straight. Now you don't want to stress it. Like, I have on makeup, so if you see that, that's why. It'll look better tomorrow. The spray didn't hold as well as I hoped that it would. Usually I use this, but it's yellow. I think it's I don't know if it's the exact same kind, but it's actually yellow. That's the one that I normally use for my wig. But I mean, don't get me wrong, the spray is doing its job. It was just still a tad bit damp when I took everything off, and I ended up putting my scarf on top of the styling wraps. I got these from Amazon, but you can also get them from Sally's. But these are the Wrap It Up styling strips that I've been seeing everyone use for their wigs, and they work, but to me, it's just something about that scarf. Me and the scarf know what's up. So that is all, guys. I still love this hair. I didn't want to get too scissor happy, but the hair is all one length, and I didn't want it to be like, so I tried to throw some random like pieces in there. Now this part that I made, I can also do it in the middle, or I can do it on the side. If you guys want an updated video, let me know. If you do, then I will be sure to style it in a different way. Maybe the next time I wash it, I will part it either in the middle or on the other side. But that's all. Now I don't like, side note, one more thing. I don't like super thick baby hair, so that's why you guys saw me trying to take some of it back. Even like with real hair, that's just me. I don't like it. I like it a little bit thin, like, you know. But this hair is definitely the bomb. I'm not surprised. I've wore Yvonne hair before. I just never wore their wig. So they definitely get a thumbs up from me. All right, if you guys have any questions, make sure you drop it below in the comment box, or if you just want to say something sweet, go ahead, drop it below. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and until next time,